Hello survivors and welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to be playing on Thyra in Ragnarok 5 of Alfheim. Let's just quickly look at our skill tree. Well, this is what we are currently running, so you can just have a look at it. We do have 373 leaves. While we're here, I'll just talk about the leaves. You can unlock more leaves by killing a certain amount of enemies a certain amount of times, and then you can unlock a maximum of 3 leaves per enemy in the game. So you are going to have to, kill every enemy a good amount of times on every single level. So have fun with that. It is a lot of leaves, so it definitely is worth the grind. Anyway, we are going to go straight into it. We've got Thyra over here, Uncanny Bow on Alfheim Ragnarok. As you can see, we are number 1 currently on the leaderboard. We are going to take our time for this run just so we can explain everything. But firstly, while we're busy doing this, first thing to look at is they have added extra enemy power chance options. So for example, orbital projectiles, we've got ground beams, as well as chains. These are 3 new ones that have never been here before, but there are more than just 3. They've added quite a few of them, but it's good that we got to see that these are 3 of the new ones. Anyway, let's get into it. We're looking just for damage upgrades. Absolutely anything else is perfect, but as long as it says damage, we will be taking it. So damage, that's the main that's the main thing that we are looking for. Everything else doesn't matter. Obviously, a high critical strike chance is amazing to have, and a lot of projectiles is also really good for clear, but in terms of just killing things, we need the most amount of damage as possible. So focus on damage. Obviously, if you're not trying to rush or do leaderboards or anything like that, you can re-roll a good amount of times to try and get yourself a lot more damage and crit, but to me, not so important. I like damage overall the most. Alright, anyway, as we are here, let's just talk about some of the nerfs that have occurred this patch. The first thing, the most important thing, is Telkor. His infinite bag got nerfed from 2 second duration to a 1.75 second duration, which actually, if you think about it, or if you knew Telkor when he was released, that bag used to have a 1.5 second duration. So technically he is still above his original state, but it did get nerfed because it was just too strong. So they kind of had to do something about it. Then his greed got nerfed to only deal 100% damage. So it doesn't matter how much gold you have, the cap is on 100 gold. So you cannot get more than 100% increased damage, which is fine as well. It kind of it's in line with all the other characters anyway, so it works. The orbs now only have a maximum of 100 gold as well, so your cooldown can only be 100% increased, your effective probability and everything like that. The effective probability has also been reduced for the golden statue. It was 25%, it is now sitting at 5%, so that was quite a big nerf. He did get hit quite hard, but he is still going to be extremely strong in the game. So I haven't tried his new changes quite yet. I've been having quite a good time on Thyra in Ragnarok, so that's why we are playing her for this video. But just know that he did get hit quite hard, but still very, very fun to play, and we will do some videos on the new Telkor changes coming up. So let's go. We're going to move to our double over here. We're going to go for poison, obviously. I say obviously, it's not always obviously, but we are going to be playing poison bomb. So we are moving to the poison side of the tree. And because our tree has max XP as well as max range or attraction, we don't really have to worry about too much. We just need to run around killing things. We'll get the relevant XP going on. So we're going to grab this attack speed. It is very, very good on Thyra. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of something useful, but if it gets rid of effective probability, that's alright. What could it get rid of? It could get rid of... what decided to get rid of their movement speed. That one's a bit of a bummer. It's not the end of the world, but it is quite harmful to us, especially since enemies have ultra speed. So, you know, a bit of a bummer over there with the movement speed. I don't think we're going to grab that cooldown, unfortunately. We did lose movement speed. If we lost something else, maybe I would have grabbed it. But if we had to take a hit to movement speed again, we would be in an extremely bad spot. So unless I pick up boots somewhere here or in the shop, we ain't touching the cooldown potion just yet. So we'll grab this laugh. We get a full laugh over there, very much well worth it. We do have 2 points in our overheal, so we do get double blue parts, which is fantastic. Does help with, obviously, you know, surviving an extra hit for free. So really, really nice over there. Stay away from that. We don't want something that happened like with our Grim build or playthrough to happen to us with Thyra. So stay away from that shrine, and we will keep going. There was another thing introduced during the patch. It is called enemy or boss rages, or boss rage bar. So there is a timer now to kill the bosses as quickly as possible. If that timer hits 0, the boss goes into a rage state and they pretty much become berserk and deal a whack ton of damage to you. So try to kill the bosses as quickly as possible. Obviously you are going to need a build to do that, so try and do what I do, and you know, you should be able to kill them pretty quickly. I do know if your skill tree isn't the same as mine, then it will be a lot harder. But I think I will try and do videos where we've got like a minimum for each level or each type of Ragnarok maybe, and we can do builds based on how many leaves you have. But that's something I need to play around with and try myself, and we can get into that at a later stage, obviously. Alright, I do want that gold over there. Oh, we've got a gold ring, we can stay away. We'll pick up that gold at another time with the ring, so we don't have to worry about going close to that shrine. We do have to wait for the tree end before I can show you the boss rage bar, but it is easily missable if you don't know about it, so please do pay attention to it because it is going to be very, very important. Alright, so now we are just waiting. There's not much more to say. As you can see, I've got 24 skill points that I'm not touching. This is how you would speedrun the game. Obviously, if I was speedrunning, I wouldn't have spent so much time even in the constellation the first time re-rolling stats. We would have just held down spacebar, got what stats we got, and gone from there. It is risky, but obviously if you have very good RNG, it does help you. I think Thyra, you do need the damage, unfortunately. Even if you do just hold down space, you kind of got to look for that damage. So it's going to be interesting to see what times they are available for speedrunning. But right now, no one seems to have beaten me just yet. But I'm sure they will. By later, by the time this video is up and available for everyone to see, I'm sure that the record has changed already and someone has beaten me. Right, so I really like the orbital projectiles. It's much better than them throwing them at us. It does make it a lot easier to, you know, survive the elites that way. So really nice inclusion of new power-ups. I really do like that. And some of them sound interesting. I haven't seen the chain one just yet. It would be interesting to see what it looks like. And here we go. As you can see, the tree ends. I'm just going to pause here. There is a white bar above his health bar, so do take note of that. That is the rage bar. If it reaches 0, he goes into a rage state and he will become a very risky fight. So you do need to try and kill them as quickly as possible. and make sure that his health stays below that bar so that you can sort out, you know, not having to worry about it. Right. Okay, we killed him. Very nice. Well done over there. No boss rage going on for us to have to worry about it. We are going to pick up the mirror just so we get more gold out here. Fantastic. Grab more life. Grab that. I'm not grabbing Twin Blade. But you know what? Yes, we can actually. I will grab Twin Blade. Let's do it. Okay, ribs, a golden mushroom. Yes, I will definitely take that. And what else do we have here? Some poison damage, and we can heal for a bit. I think we are going to have to just take a little bit of life out of here. Ooh, we don't have enough money. Oh man, that fire to poison would have been fantastic. But we will just grab the attraction orb for the rest of it. So, quite a bit of shopping done there. You don't really have to if you're trying to speedrun. But we're not trying to speedrun, so there we go. Again, looking for damage. Everything else is just bonus. Obviously, more projectiles will be fantastic to get as well. So damage, projectiles, area, and duration. But we do focus on the damage as much as possible. And let's go. Come on. Damage and cooldown. That's fine. Increase poison damage. So now we have how much? 93. And we're good to go. We just need to go and pick up as much life as possible now. Alright, so we did pick up the golden mushroom, which was 50% increased damage. We did pick up Twin Blade, which was 35% damage. I say 50%, I don't even think it is. Sorry, it is 50%, so I was right. And then 50% on the Twin Blade as well. I thought Twin Blade was 35%, so it must have been buffed somewhere somewhat. And I don't remember it getting the buff, but anyway, we did get more movement speed back as well, and we did get cooldown, so we can grab this potion now without worrying about the negative stats so much, so that's really, really nice as well. And then we'll go take a look at what that other shrine has to offer us as well. So let's go, kill 20 of you, should be easy enough. There we go. What did it minus? It's minus damage, so that's okay. We did get 100% increased damage anyway, and we could get greed in the next shop as well, which would make it even more damage. So let's just keep going. We do need the health. Ooh, I want that 10 gold though. Let's go. Grab life. More life. I did not see the elite spawn the pod beams or the beams, so now we have to go get life again. There is a lot of gold dropping for us, which is really good. One, but also we don't really need all the gold, unfortunately, so it's distracting us from our shrine. Shrine is for XP, so that is fantastic. We just got to kind of move to the side here, get our shrine to be, you know, in the way of enemy spawn so that more of them come that way, and then we will kill them in the masses to get as many dead as soon as possible. But it doesn't look like they want to go there, so we're just going to walk a little bit to the side over here like this, and now we've got quite a few more there, so let's kill them, and then we're going to run up again, get them to spawn there at the bottom so that we can kill them inside here. So we've killed about 200 of them already. We just got to keep going, we just got to keep killing more and more of them, and we should be finished very soon. We have a lot of attraction, guys, so we don't really have to worry about attraction. Again, we've got the most you can get from the tree, we've got attraction fossil, we now got the most XP possible to get, obviously, as well, because we've got the max amount from the tree, from Yggdrasil, and then we've got the XP fossil as well. So this is going to be a very, very high level run. Obviously, this isn't going to happen every time, but if it does, that would be fantastic. Alright, so I am running around in circles, which isn't good. It's not giving them enough time to spawn on the side over there. So let's just run all the way to the side and come back, and we only have about 25 more enemies to kill, and that's going to just give us our XP fossil, which is a fantastic relic to have. So there we go. Our XP is sitting at 130%, which is a fantastic amount of XP to be getting. Ah, okay, that's fine actually. We did pick up all of the gold on the screen, so that just helps us from running around everywhere. What was this gold? Oh, we got boots over here. I will most definitely take that. 45% movement speed. Who would not want that? That is fantastic. Alright, there's the ground pillars. Like I said, it is very similar to Astrid's ability, where she has those pillars of light come out from the floor. We will have a look at that at a later stage as well, obviously, because we are going to have to fight her sooner or later. Hopefully sooner and not later. And we will obviously we don't even need to, because of what we bought at the shop, we don't even need to go back into the constellation. We have enough damage to finish the run as is. It would be a time saver. We could actually even probably beat our current time. So maybe we can try that for the video, guys. I don't know if you want to see that in future. Maybe we can do a speed run, or try and do a speed run if you aren't aware of how to do it. Or maybe you just want to see me try and be #1 the entire time. I don't know, you can let me know down in the comments if you want to see me speedrun on all the characters and how to maybe do it per character. Obviously Halfgrim, it's with Thunder Codex. Thyra, it's Uncanny Bow and Poison Bomb. And some of the other characters, it's different things. It will be interesting to see Telkor now. I think it is going to be a lot harder for him to get really good times. Just because of the current nerfs on him. Especially, I think the biggest nerf on him was the effective probability on gold and statue, because that really helped you get a lot of gold, and not having it is going to make it quite difficult for you to get that same amount of gold on your character. Alright, just don't dash, because, oof, thank goodness we dodged that, and there we go, dead, done and dusted. So we did get hit once, but that's okay. We do actually have another mushroom here, so we will buy that, and we can buy Poison Cloud and that, and we can go out of the shop now. We don't really want to spend a lot in the shop, because we are going to be spending too much time there otherwise, looking for a whole lot of things. We do get to equip Deadly Poison, increase duration, and then we're going to grab our bow over here. We're looking for a cooldown and duration is fine, then damage and projectiles is perfect. And let's just keep going. We've got enough for the cooldown to be increased even more as well. So perfect. That is the last you'll see of us in the constellation, even though there are things we haven't touched. But we are trying to maybe get this under 21 minutes. Or at least less than what we had already. I think we had a 21:50. So we should be able to get a much better score now. But I still firmly believe someone is going to get like a 19 or 18, especially since the tree has a lot more optimization that can occur now compared to when you didn't have as many leaves as you did. So runs are going to be a lot quicker now, and that's because of all the leaves you can obtain from them. Alright, we are even on 330 seeds. And we haven't really done much, we've just been playing. This one's going to be quite a difficult one to get. I think we just got to kind of sit here and hope for the most amount of enemies to just kind of run there. I think it should be fine. Don't even need to move anymore, we could just alt-tab if we wanted to. I don't think anything's going to get even close to us to kill us. But I do want to try and get as many enemies to spawn here, but it looks like they're spawning from the sides and they die way too quickly. So let's just stand over here and hopefully they'll start to come closer to us and we can kill them closer to the actual shrine again. So that is much better. Looks like the enemies on this map spawn from the left and the right. So you do want to kind of stay on the left or right of it. Also, if you saw there, I was standing still when all of the ground beams as well as quad beams and all of the beams spawn. There is a thing with it. If you don't move, there is a very high chance that it won't hit you. The thing is, it's made there so that, you know, you can see it and you panic and you move and then it hits you like that. But if you stand still, there is a chance that it ain't going to hit you at all. So really, really nice little thing over there that you might not have known about. So as you can see over there, even all the beams that happen, they don't hit you if you stand still. They always spawn around you, but they spawn at a distance where if you're standing still or you're AFK, they won't actually hit you. Really interesting to know, and really, really good to know as well in case you are like AFK or anything like that. You don't have to worry about the beams hitting you. Alright, we do have 2 blue hearts that we want to go grab over there. Fantastic. And we are in a fantastic spot over here. So we just gonna stand still and just relax. We don't need gold, but we can go grab it. Let's see what beams or what's gonna happen over here. As you can see, we can't really see much on the screen because of the poison cloud. It has dissipated now. But let's see if they get beams to come up and see. Let's see. So there's a good example. As you can see, we're standing still. We don't get hit by them at all. And that is definitely going to help someone out there who didn't know about that. So, you know, the more you know, the better. 450 seeds, ladies and gentlemen, and just also note that we have 0 seed percentage chance in our tree. So this is based off just the R5 in Alfheim and how many seeds you can just randomly get based on your build. So seed farming is going to be amazing now, and you are going to be able to get a whole lot more seeds from Alfheim than you could from Midgard. So really, really nice. It was actually something they changed in the patch. They did buff the amount of seeds dropped during runs. So as you can see, this is the best example that you can get from that. Unfortunately, our time is already at 21 minutes, so it won't be any speed run happening here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Wait for her, and there we go. She can go into her first phase for us. That's perfect. And there we go. First phase down. We don't really want her to use this ability where she shoots. It is quite difficult to, you know, dodge in certain circumstances. So we want that to not happen as much as possible. And as you can see, her first phase, she dies. Alright, so there you go, there you have it. We dealt 7,000 DPS with our uncanny bow. That is a huge amount. We dealt 2 million poison damage, and we finished in 2120. I think that might have been a better time, so let's go have a look. We had 528 seeds. Was 2120 the better time? And no, it wasn't. 2107, but like I said, we wouldn't stay number 1 for very long. As you can see, we have already been moved to level 3 or to top 3. So it is what it is. But again, they have buffed the seed drop percentage, which is fantastic. And now you are able to get a lot more seeds. It does look like 500 is the most currently. I'm sure it will go up when I try and get it. I think we are sitting at 500 currently for us, but I don't think that is the limit. I think it is actually higher when you get to a certain amount of seeds. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.